welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Picard, and right now we are in the green room today. We're gonna get an amazing live performance because Kings is in the house and he's gonna be performing for us downstairs in the Hi Now studio. And of course, we've got Hawaii gas here because Zippy's is cooking with gas, especially when we're talking about that Thanksgiving meal. It's a feast, and it's not too early to start talking about it because it's right around the corner. So much in store for us here in the Hi Now studio. But I'm gonna head over there to the Hi Now kitchen because we've got something yummy cooking up. Let's go do it. Promised you we'd be right here in the Hi Now kitchen. It's because Honolulu Restaurant Week is November 9th through the 17th across a variety of restaurants, including 100 sales at the Prince Waikiki. We've got their executive chef, Jeremy Shigekane, here to tell us more. Plus, we've got sous chef Lenny Tokoro. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. All right, let's talk story. Restaurant Week coming up. I mentioned the dates, but that means you guys have some specials for that entire week. What you got cooking up?
So today we have our duck ramen with duck confit and sumida watercress.
Ooh, you mentioned some things that are familiar to my ears, and that means you're supporting local when you're cooking, right?
We try as much as possible, yes.
All right, so tell me a little bit about this ramen. What goes into it? And it looks like you are using sun noodle, one of my favorites, and like we mentioned, local.
Yes. So we use sun noodle for this, it's a nice texture and the chew. What we do is we make a duck stock, take the leg meat, and we grind it up, and that's in the tantan broth. We also take the leg meat and make a duck confit because I say we are Japanese inspired, but I don't know how to cook Japanese food, so this is my interpretation of it. And so we do duck confit. We marinate it in a red wine glaze, and we put a poached egg or an onsen style egg on it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
You brought a whole bunch of ingredients, and Chef Lenny looks like he's about to throw some of the sun noodles right into that boiling water. Is that what's going to be going down right now?
Yes.
How long is it going to take for
We
the
cook
noodles?
the sun noodles about 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook it, right?
Yes.
What happens when you overcook it, Chef?
It gets super chewy.
Too chewy, right?
Yeah.
You want it just like a little bit hardness, but still have a bit of that chewy texture. So kind of like right in between, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then this is gonna be part of the restaurant week you guys are doing.
We're doing this for Restaurant Week, our lunch menu. So we're also doing a poke bowl and a few other things. You share an appetizer. So for lunch, I didn't want everybody to leave full. So instead of you have your own appetizer, you share an appetizer, and then you get your own entree. We leave you with some miso brown butter sesame cookies.
Ooh, those are like your famous cookies over there, right?
I think so.
I know so. They're so delicious. So that right there is gonna cost everybody how much?
We charge $35.
All right, that's awesome. It's an amazing deal for all that you get. Again, this is at 100 sales, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then run us through the dates one more time for everybody who's listening in and they want to take part in Restaurant Week, because like I mentioned, it's across a variety of restaurants here in Honolulu, and it's just a really good time for people to come and experience the cuisine, the flavors that we have here in Hawaii, and I love that you guys are mixing and incorporating other flavors from elsewhere. Like you mentioned, you might not cook Japanese, but this is your version of it.
It's my interpretation.
Yeah,
yes.
in your interpretation.
Yes.
So tell everybody just about what this is like doing for you folks there at 100 Sales and why you decide to bring this specific menu to that lunch special.
So for Restaurant Week, we try and do familiar, in the restaurant in general, we try and do familiar things. Just a little bit different with a little twist. We make a duck confit in the ramen, or we marinate our ikurazuki a little bit different. But what we want to do is just try and promote the restaurant to show that we're more than a buffet.
Yeah.
We do a la carte Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for dinner. A la carte runs for lunch 6 days a week, except Sunday brunch, because that is what we're known for as well. So.
Nice, and Hawaii Prince really has so much to offer throughout the entire space that you hold there in Waikiki. And it looks like you are on your way to kind of plating this up.
Yes.
Tell us what's going down over here.
Right now, I just placed down our duck confit. That's marinated in our red wine glaze, as Chef Jeremy stated earlier. And right now, I'm about to ladle down the tauntaun broth.
The tauntaun broth, what goes into the tauntaun?
We duck meat, duck ground,
Yeah?
some sesame paste, and a lot of good flavors to that stock that we make from our duck bones.
Nice. Yeah, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, is this a curry? Because it kind of gives like that look, the flavor, or I should say the coloring of what a curry looks like. So this tauntaun, it looks
We
special.
boil the sesame oil and the soy milk into it. So it,
Looking good. And it looks like we're almost done plating it up. So does that mean I get to sample it?
yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I think we only got
Once he
about 30
finishes up, we're
seconds
good.
left, and then I'll sample. Then we're gonna go to break and then come back. But it looks like he's gonna crack that egg right on the top. You pre-cooked that one.
Yes.
Nice.
So we pre-cook it with just slow cook for about an hour.
All right.
Garnish with some green onions.
Sweet. Chef is gonna garnish this
Some
up.
nori.
We're gonna get the final product when we come back. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm gonna try this tauntaun ramen.
Yes.
Looking good. Thanks, guys. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I didn't get a chance to try out the duck tauntaun from a 100 sales at Hawaii Prince, so I'm gonna try it now. I'm so excited. This looks beautiful. And Chef, you were saying this is part of Restaurant Week, what you're offering on the lunch special. So if you wouldn't mind telling everybody one more time what's gonna be on that while I dip into this.
So Restaurant Week, again, you get to share an appetizer. We have a few on the menu: grilled romaine, acai bowl, and then for the entree, you choose your own entree, and we send you home. Instead of dessert, we send you home. You can choose to eat it there if you like. But our miso brown butter sesame cookies.
All right, and that's at a nice price for everybody, right?
Yes, $35.
Awesome, and then you get to choose between this one here and that one there, correct?
Yes.
Oh, that is flavorful. It's rich. I like that. I even get a chance to get in on this. And this is like the main part, yeah?
Yes.
All right, so while I'm eating this, tell everybody what that is over here. It looks like a nice hapa bowl. Is that what that is?
Yes, so this is a version of a hapa bowl. So we have a spicy ahi, marinated kona kampachi, and a king salmon. So for us, in our rice, instead of a plain rice, we use the koshikari rice, but we mix it, what he's doing here. We mix it with tsukudani, it's marinated seaweed. yuzu kosho, a little bit of yuzu, just to flavor the rice and a little
yeah.
bit of bite for it. We put it on the bottom, and I think the French touch in this dish is instead of marinating the ikurazuke in soy sauce and mirin and sake, we do it with brandy and sherry. So it has a little bit more depth to it. We still put kombu in it and whatnot, but
Beautiful. So on this bowl here specifically, you got the rice down below. You mentioned all the ingredients that kind of went in there. And then on top, it looks like 3 different types of fish you got going on over here.
yes, so this is the spicy ahi. We get the ahi from the auction block, of course. Kono kampachi, and then the king salmon.
And then you decorated it so beautifully with all of these like edible flowers on the top. That's just for extra pizzazz, or is that going to add a little bit of flavor too?
Yes, it's everybody eats with their eyes first.
Yeah.
So we put all the colors on. We have microgreens from Kupu Place here. We partner with a farm, Kanekoa, so we get radishes from them. We basically buy all their vegetables as a part of our sustainability effort. For me, sustainability is, I think, to help everyone on the island as a business, including small business and farmers.
Yes.
So we have some flowers. She grows a lot of marigolds and whatnot.
And I'm gonna dip into this here. It's so pretty, but I love me a poke bowl. And when you got it a hapa style, that means you got all different types.
Yes.
That's really the way to do it. You guys get to try different flavors. And that right there is part of something that's gonna be served as well.
Yeah, so Japanese culture, they have a lot of stuff on the side, pickled vegetables. So to use everything, we use the Swiss chard and we blanch it, steam it, however, saute, and we use the stems and we pickle it. So this is our own version of Japanese pickled vegetables.
I promise you I'm listening, but holy moly, I'm like torn between the two. I want to sip on this tauntaun, and then I want to eat that as well. And then my ears are listening to what Chef Lenny is doing over there. It looks like you're whipping up even more action over there.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay, so definitely you have to check out this special that's happening November 9th through the 17th. That's restaurant week. You can see all the ingredients it takes to make these amazing dishes from 100 sales. Thank you guys so much for working in the kitchen with me today and letting me eat all this fine food. All the information is right there on your screen. Take advantage of Honolulu Restaurant Week again, November 9th to the 17th. Right there at Prince Waikiki. Always book your reservations and get all the information, princewaikiki.com. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be right back, I promise. They got one more dish for us. As if this wasn't enough already. Holy smokes, let me sip on this as we go to break. We'll be right back.
Just leave
Aloha
one
and
there.
welcome back to High Now Daily. We're here in the High Now kitchen hanging out with the chefs from 100 Sales at Hawaii Prince. You're not gonna believe this, but we had Chef Lenny on and we have another Chef Lenny. You guys share the same name and that's so great because it makes it really easy for me. And then we've got Chef Jeremy over here as well. Okay, we've had the beautiful duck tauntaun ramen. We had this hapa style bowl that had like 3 different types of fish. So good. I'm so excited to see what's next. And this is all part of the banquet menu that you folks offer. So Chef Jeremy, tell us what's up.
Yeah, so we're doing this one. We're featuring our banquet menu. Chef Lenny takes care of our banquet. He's the executive sous chef. And so what we try and do in our banquet is try and introduce restaurant quality. So he actually used to work at the Royal Hawaiian, all over the place. And so we're trying to incorporate restaurant quality in a banquet menu or restaurant style. And so what he's going to be doing is demonstrating that now.
Yeah, thank you, Chef. So I love pono. It's a very difficult fish to cook properly. And so what we do at the restaurant is we brine it. So that's the secret to really a moist, juicy ono.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sear it, and then we'll start plating something, and yeah, we'll look at it as we go.
Awesome. So while you're getting that started, we'll talk about the banquet menu over there at Hawaii Prince. Let's talk about what goes on it, how people can kind of get involved with it.
So our banquet menu is on the website, and you can book on, if you call our catering team, they'll direct you to custom. What we try and do with our banquet is we have a general menu, but we try and tailor it to the guest as much as possible, like the restaurant. And so I personally like to custom a lot of menus. If you have shellfish allergy, for example, we won't put that, or if they're fish heavy or seafood heavy, we'll make that. We do buffet, plated, you name it, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Very, very cool. And you can get all the information on your folks' website. And I think I've been saying it wrong this whole time. It's Prince Waikiki, is that
Prince
right?
Waikiki, yeah.
Prince Waikiki. Am I thinking about going golfing, or is that what I was thinking?
We have the golf club as well.
I know. That's a great meal, and then you go over there on the course. You can't. There's nothing better than that, right? Okay, so also in addition to your guys' special menu that you folks do for the banquet, it's in a private room, like you mentioned. You can do a smaller party of 30, all the way up to bigger events that you can host there.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, you guys have so many things on property for people to take advantage of, right?
Yes, we have our Hinana bar upstairs. It's our pool bar with the infinity pool overlooking Ala Moana. It's beautiful. We also do Sip and Santa every
yes.
December. So
That's
we're
a
gonna
fun
start that
one.
at the end of November, just for the month.
Yeah.
So we're kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it is. Hey, it's good to be all over the place. That means you have something for everyone, really.
Busy is good.
And Chef, how you doing over there?
Doing
You're
great.
steering that up just
to
perfectly, it
update
looks
you,
like.
thank you. Just to update you, so we got the ono searing, but I'm also starting a butter sauce over here. It's I like to add a little lily koi to my butter sauce. It's a tie to my Big Island roots.
Get out of here!
My auntie in Big Island, she had this amazing tree, lily koi plant.
Love
And
it.
she used to make lily koi butter with it. And I've always wanted to incorporate that lily koi butter into my dishes. So that's what we're going to make today.
I've always wanted you to incorporate that into your dishes as well, because that sounds fantastic. And I'm no cook, you guys. I really am not. That's why I love to go out and eat and experience things like Restaurant Week. Let me just remind everybody that that is November 9th through the 17th. Restaurant Week, a bunch of different restaurants around Honolulu participating in that. They've got special menus, special deals. You can see all the information right there on your screen, because there is one at Prince Waikiki. You can check all the information at princewaikiki.com. Go ahead and book those tickets, or I should say reservations, to go and check them out, because they've got this incredible lunch special that you see here in front of us with the poke bowl, with the ramen over here. They've also got those yummy cookies that he was talking about earlier. And now, ooh, this is the fun part. He's plating, guys. Let's get in on this action. He's moving, he's grooving. And that looks like a perfectly whipped potato action. No?
Yes,
Did I get that right?
No, that's exactly it. It's potato puree, just very simple but delicious. It just adds a little bit of taste to what we're going to build on top of it.
Awesome. You're an artist as well, looks like. Putting down, tell me about those greens over there.
Yeah, so this is our kale and fish chard from Kanikor Farms. We love to support local as much as possible. This one I sauteed with just some garlic oil and some fresh garlic. And it's got a really nice char on it. And I just love, it's so simple, but it's so good.
I love that he mentioned that it's so simple. Because I don't know if I could do this, but you got this down. It looks like you guys are working hard. The tag team action, they both are moving in the kitchen side to side. That's what happens down at 100 Sales at the Prince Waikiki. And it looks like we're about to plate up the fish right about now. Perfectly cooked, like you mentioned. A nice sear on the outside. And look at these guys. There's like a well-oiled machine going on. Look at these elbows and forearms flying back and forth here. Love that.
Thank you.
And
So
then
now-
it looks like we're just missing, what, a couple of
Yeah.
flowers or what you got?
Put
Oh,
that-
the sauce.
That liquid butter
That
sauce.
little bit, that's what it was.
So it's a very basic French sauce, but so it has white wine, lemon juice, white wine vinegar, shallots, garlic, thyme, but then we also add a liquid reduction. So fresh liquid, reduce it down, thicken it, then fold it in.
Beautiful. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is beautiful. I love watching this and you guys full on in action. And it's simple to you guys, but it takes a lot to get all the, if you think about it, as a sous chef, thinking about it, you're cutting down all the greens, you're sauteing this, you're adding salt and pepper to that, the garlic oils and everything coming together. And you can see that they're just working just in tandem, working towards perfection. Look at all those colors. This is sometimes I look at what I get to do here on High Now Daily, and I thank the Lord up above. Oh my goodness, this is so great. And then one more time, tell me what this one is called.
This is just our catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
Yeah, it will often change. Depends on seasonality and availability.
Yeah. Very cool. Okay, now one more time, tell everybody how they can get the information to book a reservation with you folks, whether it be for the banquets that you guys hold or to check out Restaurant Week over there.
PrinceWaikiki.com.
Okay. Prince Waikiki. I keep saying that. PrinceWaikiki.com. You heard it. Guys, this looks incredible. I'm going to have to get in on the action just one more time as soon as you guys are done with that. I'm like, I'm not hovering or anything. No, I'm not. I'm
So
not
an
doing
added bonus or twist to it is we add this
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
XO sauce that has so much umami. It's a classic Chinese XO sauce, but I like to add brown butter into it to tie it into a more Western
Okay.
version.
Can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, nothing like eating fresh. I'm going to go like this and just peel it off like this. I'm going to just pull it. Oh, and then give me some of that over here. I try to incorporate everything in it. I got to get that butter with the potato. Whoa, holy moly, you guys. You guys just, wow. You guys are impressing me today. This is great. No joke. This is killer. Holy moly. I just want to bottle up that butter and just take it home and put it on everything I got. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. I am going to Kanak attack, and I think we're not going to do the rest of the show. I'm sorry. No, just kidding. Come back. We got so much more here on High Now Daily. Go and check them out. PrinceWaikiki.com for all the information. Check out Restaurant Week and, of course, their banquet service. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Though we talked about forever, I was too naive to believe. Now you're not here with me, and I'm stuck in Tennessee.
Woo, that's musician Kings Kalohelani singing his song Tennessee. He's from Honolulu, but you're living in Nashville now, is that right?
Nashville, yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, obviously music took you to Nashville, but you've been doing this for some time and we're loving the sound of your voice. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I grew up in Hawaii. I've been playing in the Hawaii circuit for quite a while as a solo artist, as well as with the band Valea.
Yes.
I was playing with them as well back in the day with the group Smooth Remedy. So I was doing that, and then I decided it's time to like jump across the pond and play some music up there and work as a sound engineer up there as well.
Nice. How has that been? You've been there for what, 3 months you mentioned to me
Just
earlier.
about 3 months, so I'm fresh.
Fresh.
I'm really fresh up there, but the circuit is really forgiving and really nice, has been really nice to me since I've been up there, and I've got connected really, really quickly.
Awesome. You were mentioning Nashville is kind of like Hawaii in a way. Everybody's really family and all about taking each other and taking care, right?
Yes, Southern hospitality is huge there. They're so welcoming. No matter if they're in the Country Music Hall of Fame or like a brand new artist, they're always trying to help each other out, which I love.
Nice. You mentioned local artists. You're part of bands before. Of course, you branched off and you're doing your thing now, but also this country vibe to it. So is that kind of how you would describe your music?
Yeah, kind of country pop. Like I love the mix. Like it's hard to play just one genre at venues. I'm always trying to play the audience and see what they want to hear. So if I could play oldies or pop or R&B or something that they like, but country and pop are definitely my
That's
favorite.
your jam.
That's my
yeah,
jam.
okay, that's your jam. And then speaking of jam, we were talking just briefly about your writers round. What is that? What are you doing?
Yeah, so it's a new thing. I'm brand new to it, but in Nashville, it's basically a night where you're showcasing your brand new original compositions. And you never know who's gonna be there. So I've gotten picked up to like travel with people for that.
Wow.
So as soon as I get back to Nashville on Monday,
Touring.
I'm gonna get to go and travel out to Texas to play a show just from one of those writers rounds. They're
Wow.
like, we like the song, do you wanna come with us? I was like, of course.
That's so awesome because then when you get those experiences, you get to meet a lot of people, travel, play at different
Yes.
places, and you're learning a lot, right? Just you've been there for 3 months, and you said you're just taking in and just like soaking it up like a sponge.
I am. I feel like a small fish in a big pond now. And you're just walking down the street and seeing the best musicians
Yeah.
from all over the world who all moved there for the same reason. But it's fun because it kind of feels like you're living in a dorm because you're seeing your buddies as you're walking through the bars.
Yeah.
Or you're walking through the restaurants and you're seeing everyone going to all their gigs, and the gigs are long there. They're 4 hours.
There's a lot of Hawaii people up there too doing their
is.
thing as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's nice that you're up there and you're not alone, but also it's very family, like we mentioned earlier.
We're building that crew up there.
Yes.
There's more people on the way, but
The locals are
we're building the
spitting
locals.
out. Yes, okay, and then I wanted to talk about your new music because you're always writing, you're always thinking of things to put on paper and then turn into incredible hits, right? So tell us, like, what's your newest jam? What are you gonna perform for us today?
So I'm gonna sing Kansas. Now it's a special song, which was one of the ones that I recorded here in Hawaii with Imul Garza, as well as musicians from Nashville and New Jersey. We all recorded together, and we're gonna be putting that on social media platforms pretty soon: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all of that. So
Beautiful, and
I
you
can't
can
wait to
find
get those out.
you can find some of your music there already, right?
You can find my Valea stuff.
Valea stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you need a refresher on this beautiful sound, this beautiful voice, just go find him on Spotify, all the streaming platforms, and then stay tuned for his upcoming music. And right now, we're gonna get a little bit of a sample of one of his songs. So, what you gonna sing?
This is Kansas. So
All right, Kansas.
This one's coming out soon.
All right, let's go.
Keeping on the path of gold and just around the bend. To the wizard there's a line, a scarecrow, a heartless manatee. Roaming toward the path back home, yet home is where we stand. Now I found what I've been looking for. I ain't in Kansas anymore. Lost from all the struggles in this all too hectic life. Unfamiliar, uncharted, though you'd make the perfect wife. roaming toward the path back home. Every home is where we stand. Now I found what I've been looking for. I ain't in Kansas anymore. Any journey I've been on, none have been more clear to see. Yesterday set the foundation for always and forever, you and me. So I won't look no further, 'cause our fairy tales come true. Paris or the plains I went have gotten me to you. I saw you click those ruby slippers and out of the blue, you were what I've been searching for. I ain't in Kansas anymore. You were what I've been searching for. I ain't in Kansas anymore. Kansas anymore.
All right, we're in the Good Energy kitchen because we are cooking with gas. So spend less time in the kitchen and more time with family on Thanksgiving with the help of Zippy's. They've got their meal packages for Thanksgiving that we got to tell you all about. So joining us right now is Trevor Luke. He is the Director of Culinary Operations at Zippy's.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming. This is quite a spread, and there's going to be an even bigger one when we think of Thanksgiving. It is a feast, right?
We have our Thanksgiving packages coming up.
And it's ready. You guys are
It's
ready,
ready.
right?
We started selling it October 7th earlier this week. And if you purchase it now until October 31st, you get up to a $30 discount.
Yes. Okay. Tell everybody what goes into these packages. Like, there's 2 different sets. Tell us about the first one.
Yep, so our first set is a whole turkey package. Comes with the turkey, of course, you gotta have that.
Yes, you do.
Your mashed potatoes, your stuffing, your poultry gravy, a cranberry pineapple relish, and some rolls.
Beautiful. And that feeds about 8 to 10 people. Is that right?
Yeah, around there.
All right. Awesome. And then you can always add on some extras to the side because you guys always have delicious pies like the custard and the pumpkin. And then you guys have an even smaller one. So if you don't have quite a big family and you just have, a few people that you want to feed, a small intimate gathering, you can help people out there.
Yep, so we also have a half turkey package, which is exactly like the full package, right? But it's just a little bit of everything.
Nice, a little bit of everything. And then, like I mentioned, you can add things on the side. Right here, you're looking at their delicious pies. Of course, they've got their napples. What else?
We have
did you bring?
apple fritter donuts right here. This is a special for this month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a special for this
Just
month.
for this month, just for October.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then what are these here?
So we have our Dutch apple crumb cake, and then we have a pistachio cream puff.
Very cool. What you are missing, though, is the cornbread. One of my favorites.
Yeah,
You
it's
brought some?
Yeah, and we can make it right here too.
And we're gonna make it, he says. Okay, so you did bring cornbread. So
Yep.
I didn't know you guys sell it like this.
Yep, so you could purchase this within the stores or online and take it home, bake it whenever you want using your gas-powered oven.
Nice. Okay, so this is the dry mix. We're gonna make that. So let's try it.
Yeah, okay.
How do
So
we do
we'll
this?
we'll do this first.
Okay.
Got some oil for you. You
Okay.
want to pour it in? You want-
Yeah. How much oil is this?
That's about half a cup of oil.
Half a cup oil.
We got
Switch.
half a cup of water.
There we go. I always love when the water and the oil go together and it makes that cool design. It's always fun.
You want to crack one
Oh
of these
yeah,
eggs?
yes.
Okay,
Action. Okay.
there we go.
Oh, good, good. I didn't get any shells in there this time. Thank you.
And then we'll just whisk those items
Okay.
together.
Okay. Oh man, now you guys are looking at my skills over here, or lack thereof. Okay, and then while we're kind of mixing these, the easy part is you just throw that in there, huh?
So we got our mix right here.
All right.
But the great thing about this is don't throw away the bottom.
Okay.
Right? We'll just mix that together.
Nice.
Then we'll use this bottom part to put the batter that you just mixed back into.
Nice.
Yeah.
Will we have to put any oil inside that?
And no oil needed.
No
Yeah.
need. We already put a whole
Yeah.
half cup in there, so she go. Yeah.
Yeah, she go.
Okay, sounds good. And then what's new this year?
Yep. So this year, we got for the turkey packages, of course. You can. This year, something new. If you're a Zipster Rewards member, you can earn zip coins. And use those zip coins to purchase other things to get your rewards.
I am a Zipster myself. I love it. So you can get up to 1,500 Zipster points
On the full package.
on the full package,
Yep.
and then $750 for the half
package.
package.
Yeah.
That's a deal. Look at the screen right now. You can see all the information there. You have to order before the 31st, to get the deals, right? And that's where you're gonna save up to $30 on each of those packages. Well, 30 for the big one if you do it before the 31st.
Yeah.
That's the way to go, And just in case, it's always better to have leftovers, in my opinion,
Yeah.
when it comes to Thanksgiving feast, yeah?
Yeah, you can use them.
Big one. But you gotta do it fast, right?
Yeah, you gotta do it fast. We always sell out way before Thanksgiving, so it's always better to buy it as soon as we get it ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then now where are we going with this?
We're just gonna put this batter back in.
Okay.
That, just so it doesn't spill.
Perfect. And you just want me to dump it in here?
Yeah, you can just dump it in there.
Beautiful. I gotta do it like this so you guys can see. How about that?
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. Ooh, that's so satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
And then one of these, you get, oh, right.
You gotta get it all out.
There you
Yeah.
go. There we go. You know what? I'm a righty, so doing this with the left hand is a
Little
little
awkward.
bit funny.
It's okay.
Yes. Okay. There's plenty
Perfect.
more to
Yeah,
actually get
perfect.
from there. How'd I do?
Perfect.
And then what do you bake this at?
Right, we'll bake it at around 350 for about 30 minutes or until the top is go nice and golden brown.
Yeah, and you know what's the best is that when you cook with gas,
It's very efficient,
That's right.
very clean, right? And if the power goes out, you don't need to worry.
no
you have
worries,
gas.
beef curry.
Yeah,
Yes,
no worry,
exactly.
beef curry.
And then I feel like when you work and you're cooking with gas, the heat, you turn it up and you're good to go.
It's
super quick.
instantaneous.
Yeah, and that sometimes you only have a pinch of time. You gotta work really quickly,
Yeah.
so be able to turn that up.
And if you're Thanksgiving, you have more time to spend with your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you turn off the flame and it's not hot
It's done.
anymore.
Yeah.
You're good to go, right?
Pow.
Okay, so then we'll go throw that in.
So
in
we'll
there.
go throw it into the oven, about 350,
Okay, about 350. How long does that usually go for?
about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I order cornbread from Zippy's every single time. No matter what my order is, I'm always getting a side of the grilled cornbread.
Yep.
Now that I know I can make it at my house, I'm getting even more than what I would buy. I
And
always
it's
get
very
like
simple,
one.
right? You just
Very
put it in
simple.
there.
Okay, so tell everybody one more time where they go ahead and book and they reserve their turkey.
Thanksgiving.zippies.com. You can order it online and get that discount and earn your zip coins.
Oh, yes. Okay, no, bing! TV magic. I think
Yeah.
cornbread
Oh, I
is
think it's
might
done.
be ready.
It was done.
Told you,
Yeah.
cooking with gas is so
Wow,
fast.
it is fast. Very fast. And it even came plated.
Oh,
Wow.
right. Look
Right?
at that. Wow, I did good, yeah?
It was
I did.
perfect.
Just
Came
kidding.
out perfect.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. If I gotta go in onto this, I call you chef. Anyway, you chefed it up with me.
You did all the work.
Woo. Just like I remembered
Yeah.
from like a couple days ago, because I eat cornbread all the time. From Zippy's, go ahead and check them out. Go and get those orders in now until October 31st if you really want to save big for this Thanksgiving feast. 2 different packages, but get the big one because you know you're gonna want to get leftovers, yeah?
Can't go wrong with the leftovers.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining me
Thanks
today.
for having us.
We're gonna take a break and we'll be back with more of Hi Now Daily, but they ain't going back. They're going right here in my belly. We'll be right back. Dr. Charles Bernick, a neurologist at the Cleveland Clinic Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health, has treated hundreds of individuals who are living with dementia. And today he shares the latest research on Alzheimer's.
It's an exciting time in our field. I've been involved in the Alzheimer's field for over 30 years. And I would say that this is really within the last 5 years, maybe a little longer, but this has seen the most changes. So we can diagnose the disease very accurately up to 10 years before you even have symptoms. We can identify the disease process. And that's led us to the ability to treat the disease early. The tests we use to diagnose Alzheimer's disease all in some sense identify a protein in the brain called amyloid, which we know starts to build up 10 years before you have symptoms. It builds up in the brain as plaques. And we can identify plaques several different ways, most recently with a blood test that can measure the amyloid protein. But we don't feel that that's, at this point, accurate enough to be certain about the disease. So it's a good screening test. And then we have more advanced testing so we can measure the amyloid protein in the spinal fluid. And now we even have a scan of the brain that can image the plaques. It's called PET amyloid imaging. And those two tests are extremely accurate in identifying the disease. So all these tests that I speak of are really for people who are beginning to have symptoms of the disease process. The earlier we can institute treatment with these new therapies, the better the response. Now, that's not to say that people earlier in their life can't do things to delay or prevent Alzheimer's disease. One is exercise, and the recommendation's now 150 minutes a week, so 30 minutes, 5 days a week, of something that does get your heart rate up, some we call it a moderate intensity exercise. Diets that are rich in antioxidant foods or anti-inflammatory diets. A common one that we use as an example is a Mediterranean diet. Of course, staying mentally engaged, keeping yourself active, keeping your mind active. And it also seems like sleep's important too. That is, during sleep, we can rid our brain of toxic substances that build up. And so it is important to try to maintain as best as your sleep as you can. And then finally, it's managing any other medical illnesses, particularly those that affect the vascular system, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, not smoking. All these things, if they're treated aggressively, even in the middle of your life, may help protect you from Alzheimer's disease or other forms of dementia as you get older.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. It's Friday, so that means I'm going to do a little recap of our week. We had amazing guests throughout this entire week. So fortunate to everybody who came along to be with us Monday through Friday. Right now, we've got Goodwill Hawaii. It's the place to be, you know, to get your Halloween decor, costumes, and so much more. By the way, did you know that all of the revenue generated in their stores stays right here in Hawaii? That's to help local people find jobs. Yeah, right here in our community. So please go ahead and support them by shopping with them. And for all those Halloween inspiration and ideas, just visit their website, goodwillhawaii.org. And we're having a costume contest again this year where you guys get to choose what kind Noah and I are going to wear for Halloween. Please make it good. It's always so fun. You can go and vote right now by scanning the code on your screen. The three choices are movie characters, celebrities, or an animal theme. Rawr. So you can also find the link to vote on our Instagram bio at Hi Now Daily. Pick a good one, please. We love dressing up. Okay, now you can catch films, panels, and so much more during the Hawaii International Film Festival. It's happening in Honolulu now through the 17th. There will also be events on Maui, Lanai, Kauai, Hawaii Island, and Molokai. For details, visit hif.org or follow them on Instagram at hif. So much to look forward to. And a first of its kind culinary event is taking over Ward Village. It's called the Taste of Ward. That's happening now through October 18th. More than 20 Ward Village restaurants and retailers will have special offerings and deals. For details on that, just go to wardvillage.com. And then we're going to recap today's show. 100 Sales Restaurant and Bar on the 3rd floor of the Prince Waikiki Hotel is offering specials during the Honolulu Restaurant Week. That's happening from November 9th to the 17th. You can get a prefix menu for lunch for just 35 buckaroos. For details, visit princewaikiki.com. And Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and Zippy's, they've got you covered. They have easy meal packages. You can order before October 31st to receive up to $30 discount. And new this year, those who are Zippy Zipsters Rewards Program members like myself, I say we because yes, I am a member as well. We can get up to 1,500 Zipcoin reward points on their Thanksgiving turkey package. Just visit thanksgiving.zippies.com for all the details. And looking ahead to next week, we're going live from Aloon Farms in Kapolei. We get to check out all the fun that will be featured at the 22nd Annual Pumpkin Festival. By the way, it's on Saturdays and Sundays all month long starting this weekend. So go ahead and check that out. Plus, Seven Sons joins us live in studio ahead of their album release tour. They'll be going to several islands across the state. Join us on Monday for all of that. Yeah, they're so good, and I can't wait to have them back here in the Hi Now studio. We gonna be rocking and we gonna be rolling. And as we close out today's show, we'd like to send things over to local artist Kings Kalohelani. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys back on Monday. Will you take it away from us?
Of course.
All right.
Three-day-old coffee sits by the corner of the couch. We talked about a home. I'm alone in a house. Your birthday came, we're far away from where we thought we'd be. You're not here with me. The side of the bed you slept hasn't felt warm in weeks. Remnants linger of the times we shared when it was just you and me. We tried to make it work, it just wasn't meant to be. Now you're not here with me, and I'm stuck in Tennessee. There's not a lot of things we had to change or try to do better. Your heart just wasn't in it. It was easier to quit it. Though we talked about forever, I was too naive to believe that you're not here with me, and I'm stuck in Tennessee. I'm stuck in Tennessee. I'm stuck in Tennessee.